In the Greenhouse All-Stars, 18 legends of the game return for one more run at the crown. They're here to rekindle old battles, find new names for themselves, and maybe, just maybe, be crowned the best player in Greenhouse history. 4 seasons have all led to this. Each week, 3 All-Stars will enter the Greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the Greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 18 enter, 1 will leave. This is the Greenhouse All-Stars.
Okay, welcome to the next challenge, where you literally get to choose how easy you want it to be. We will be playing a game called Spot It.
I love Spot
It's
It.
an image matching game.
Spotted it.
Bryce will give a quick demonstration.
So each of these circles has different icons on them, and some of them have at least, I think every circle has at least one thing in common with another circle. So for example, like this circle has a clock on it, clock here, ice cube here, ice cube here, the chess horse, so on and so forth. And I believe, I don't know how this particular game works, or this particular challenge.
I'm about to.
Okay.
Okay, and an announcement that there will be a seed immunity challenge this week.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
Word.
So there are 5 potential tracks for you to complete. The standard track is 10 cards long. If you pay 1 seed, you can do an 8-card track. If you pay 2 seeds, you can do a 6-card track. There are also 2 more difficult options. There's a 12-card track where you will receive 1 seed. There's a 14-card track. The fastest player on this track will receive 2 seeds. I will repeat all of this again. You will start and stop the timer yourself. An incorrect answer will add 30 seconds to your turn. All times, regardless of the track length, will be compared. The fastest 3 times will enter the greenhouse. Make your choices, and then you'll get into the lines. I will repeat it all again because I know that's a lot to take in. So, the standard track is 10 cards long. You can pay 1 seed and do the 8 card. You can pay 2 seeds and do the 6 card. There are 2 more difficult options. The 12-card track, the fastest on that one will receive a seed. A 14-card track, and the fastest person will receive 2 seeds. You will start and stop the timer yourself. Any incorrect answer adds 30 seconds to your time. All times, whether you're doing the 12 or the 6, all the times will be looked at. The fastest 3 times will enter the greenhouse. Make your choices.
Yes.
The 6 track is changing to 5.
Oh, okay. Because we don't have enough or something?
We're way short.
Oh, okay. I'm evil. I'm going to do 4.
Are we setting time limits on rounds?
The hand person. The okay. The balloon.
Wow. Good, yes, good.
Hand. Igloo. Ice cube. Oh, the carrot. Okay. Light bulb. Music note. Light bulb. The bat thing. Oh no! The clover. The bat thing. The bottle.
School? Clock? Padlock?
Scissors. Oh, yin yang.
Dolphin. Clock. Clock.
Dolphin, clock, dolphin, scissors.
Ice cube. Clock. And ice cube.
Pencil. Oh, the little green spots.
Key. Scissors. Key.
Balloon. Spiderweb. Dinosaur.
Spiderweb. T-Rex. Scissors.
Balloon. Spiderweb. Dinosaur. Scissors. Balloon. I lapped it first.
I just feel personally, not towards anyone specifically, but a little uneasy about not, like this will be my first run not in the greenhouse, because I know I'm not winning this. I picked this group knowing that I'm comfortable with whoever in this group wins will get seeds.
Whoever's next.
And I want to make sure that
I don't think I'm going to win this, but if I do win, you're good with me. I'll probably put you up. I also, again, I haven't heard anyone mention it.
I don't think we're gonna have the fastest.
I don't think we're
I
going
I
to
would
be
be
in the
very
greenhouse.
surprised.
I don't think we're going to be in the greenhouse.
I'm going for the 2 seats because
But even if no one in this group's in the greenhouse, I want to know that I picked this group knowing that I wouldn't win, so that I could give it to someone that I felt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would love
I'd be
to
fine
win
with
it,
letting
but
you go getting seeds.
I want a greenhouse and then I didn't want to pay to get in. You know what I mean? I feel like this week it's a pay to get in greenhouse.
Literally, like, what is that about?
So I was like, I'm going to do the longest one and try to at least increase my currency. Thought about doing immunity. I don't know. I think Brody should have gone for immunity. He didn't.
No, we have a separate seed
There's a
immunity
separate
challenge.
one.
There's no immunity.
Oh,
that goes
sorry.
with
I'm a
us.
fucking idiot.
Duh.
I'm gonna go for seed immunity. If y'all are telling me you think that even if I get on the block, I won't go.
I don't think you would.
No one's mentioned your name, girl. No one's mentioned your
I
name.
think you're
I'm
chilling.
not blowing smoke either.
Yeah, I think you're chilling. Even like you being like, I've been in the greenhouse twice. Don't draw as much attention to it, and I think it would be fun.
People are imploding way more than the four of us, and with Shane.
Yeah.
People are already imploding way more than us.
Literally.
And I'm fine to let them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally, exactly.
Like,
That's
I
how.
think the pressure is already has cooked some people in this game. Like some people are burnt.
Ross is nervous.
Ross is toasted.
That green thumb.
Well, so the reason
Oh, right.
the reason I originally was gonna block Ross's vote because he's the one that asked me for it and gave me a reason, but then I told him after he bet on Green Thumb, I was like,
That's
Oh,
too much
I
agency.
was like, I'm not letting you have Green Thumb and a block vote.
Right.
That's too much.
Like that's
agency.
just not fair for anyone.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So that was my comment about like
You got
this no longer advantageous.
You also have the 2 seats for getting Dylan out.
Is it 2 or just 1?
2.
We gotta put him up.
He's gonna be in the greenhouse. He got the Green Thumb.
Or he can use the next round. You think
It doesn't expire. You can wait.
I think his intention is
To use it this round.
if
Is it
certain
coming
people
from
get,
this
I
round?
think his intention is if certain people get into the greenhouse, which I think at least one of those people that he mentioned to me will get into the greenhouse, that he will use
So
it.
that's at least not us.
Blank space in my brain.
Who?
I'll go.
I literally stared at the second one for like way too long.
I stared at the third one and I was like,
Do you want
Meredith!
I think we're
You're
doing
the spot at green!
43.
I was 28.
You stared at 2 for what?
Are you
2
serious?
seconds rather than 1?
Meredith, what was your time?
37.
How am I lower than both of you? I'm at 28.
Okay.
28.9.
Shut the hell up.
28.9.
What did I miss?
Sounds
Yes.
It 28.9.
Yeah.
Did you get any wrong?
As long as there were two, I just picked this so they all
Yes!
see.
That's all it was. It was like my first time playing. I was like,
It'll be good.
but it was fine.
That if I go on block this group because I like
Damn, I forgot about the
throwing
30-second
someone's
delay.
Yeah, I
that
just
y'all
said
would
hand.
help me out.
Ah, LOL.
I'd be shocked if I make greenhouse though.
If you make a house on 14, that's iconic.
People have more than. There's a 5-track. I got a good time, no problems, no 30-second delay. That is not enough to be a greenhouse.
Well, just because one person's on the 5-track doesn't mean that you're not going to be in the greenhouse.
I feel like is Shakira paying for the 5-track? That was a good idea.
Yeah. Well,
If you have the seats to do it, do it.
well, the thing is, she
I'm poor.
she said she felt uneasy going in this run. I was like, I haven't heard that.
I think it's Mr. Brody was very
Scaring her?
It's scaring all of us. I was nervous last round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We left the room. We were like, bye.
Yeah. I said I can't do this. I'm not even voting you out, Brody. So I can't
Who scratched me?
do too much.
Was it Stu? I think we're good.
So are we gonna just try and diminish your threat level right now? Like, is that the plan?
Oh yeah, my thing is I was going to see how Greenhouse shook out, and I'm going to use this if I needed to.
Gotcha.
I think that depends on who gets in. It depends on if I use it or not.
Okay.
If,
Well, I think
if,
Shakira's probably gonna
if Shakira and Thomas are both in it, I have to use it.
Yep.
And I think I use it on Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Or I use it on whoever got the highest one, I guess. That way I can get what I want. Who do I? If there's only one of them in there, I don't think I have to burn it. But it depends who else is in there.
But I don't want them to put you up. I feel like you're gonna get.
Am I?
Also, you just got to see from the target thing with them.
2 seats.
2
seats.
From the target thing?
2 seats.
Work.
So yeah, I don't know what to do. One of them's gonna get in. Thomas was raised by this game.
Yeah.
Shakira might get in. If they both get in, I'm
Got
taking one of them out.
Yes.
If it's like Brody, Patrick, and one of them, I don't know.
So this round, my plan is basically to try and, as we bought Brody around, we have to buy new rounds. Because now that Dylan's gone, that should separate y'all, because apparently that's still a fucking thing.
I'm so sick of season 4.
Same. I think, honestly, it's me, because I was like, I want to work with season 4, and literally, they keep leaving. That is my bad.
That's okay.
And now,
Honest mistake. But I think the tides are turning. I think Meredith is now with us. Patrick's with us.
Yeah.
Brody's with us.
Yes.
Christian can be brought to us.
I don't know about Christian. I can't tell he's on.
I think me, Patrick, Meredith, or a force.
Yes.
I wouldn't fuck with us.
Agreed.
And I think Brody can get Claire. I think we have options right now.
I want to hit Thomas.
Well, okay. I need you to, and I'm not saying I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be my decision. But if you think I need to play Greenhouse, I need a signal. If you think I need to play Greenhouse, I need a signal.
If Shakira's in there, she's coming for you. And if for a fact she's coming for you.
Okay.
Because we're close. We're on the same season. I want them gone. Like, they got to me, I didn't. That's all I do.
If she got third, though,
I think she would campaign to get Flower. If she takes Tua, then it depends on who else is in there. But if Brady's in there and he had a really good time, he got in 28 seconds.
if any two of Brady, Shakira, Thomas are in, I'm using it.
Mm-hmm.
If only one of them is in, I don't know if
But
I
I
have
haven't even a conversation with you about it. Like, why the fuck did she switch that?
She didn't want to make it look like I had too much power getting this.
Okay, because she didn't tell me beforehand, which is what she said.
But I told her to give it to you because I wanted you to have a back vote.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was me giving you a back vote.
Okay, great. Because I haven't talked to her.
Okay. So any two of those three are in, I use it.
Absolutely.
If there's only one of it, game time decision. If none of them are in, don't use it.
Yeah, it's basically going to be a balance between what do we want to see your threat level. So I'm going to work with them, but also they just had this weird conversation, and when I came back in, they were talking, they like switched the conversation, so I was talking to them.
Perfect.
I just wanted to let you know real quick. It's looking like it's me, Brody, and Lily so far.
Okay.
I have no intention, and if you want to switch out with Brody, do it. If you want to switch out with someone, do it.
Am I safe with you?
100%. I'm still true to the fly trap. I do not want to get my fly trap girls out of
Gang, gang.
at all. Right. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay, I appreciate
So I
that.
would love, if you do switch, I would love to be in there with you rather than me get taken out.
If I do switch, if it's you, Brody, and Lily, I'm gonna have to think about it.
I'm telling you, take Brody out.
I might, but I might keep it.
Oh fuck. Hopefully it's me.
Cool. All right. So after the vote, Ava came up to me and handed me this piece of paper. I have not looked at it yet. I don't know what it says, but I'm curious. I think she's calling out who did not vote for me. I saw her writing it as soon as she voted, so I'm very curious. Oh, it's a fucking poem. So, get a little closer. So it says, "You are not going home. Everyone agreed to keep you because it's what's best. With that being said, I made a deal with no one to get a seed from him if I didn't vote for him. I truly believe no one is lying to me about keeping you safe. I like working with you, so me getting a seed could possibly help us later." That is a vote of confidence to me. That is a vote of confidence to me. That is something she didn't have to do. So now I know one of the two. I will not tell people I know that's one of the two. I'm curious to find out who the other one is. I think it's a rogue vote to throw me off. It could be a Ross. It could be someone like that just to make me paranoid. I'm not going to hold it against anybody if I can say this. So we'll go from there.
Congratulations to the following 3 people who will be entering the greenhouse. First we have Meredith.
Wow.
Second,
With a time of
37.14.
Let's go, Meredith. Let's see.
Next we have Lily with a time of 28.88.
See you, Lily.
Dramatic pause for number 3 with a time of 28.56.
Oh, it's close.
Congratulations, Brody. You are the 3rd person.
Brody? Oh, you know what she said?
You are the 3rd person to enter the greenhouse.
Wait, he's first? Did I get one wrong then?
Yeah, you're first place.
I'm first place?
First, Brody.
Brody.
Can I get my time?
Mine was 28. You got a 1-minute time penalty.
A 1-minute time. So you did forget.
Okay, welcome to our flower picking ceremony. Meredith, as you are 3rd place, you pick first.
Excellent. I've never been here before.
I think I'll just go Rose.
How's it going?
You can take it.
Yeah, this has no consequences.
Oh, I can steal?
Yep.
I'll tell you now, I'm taking Rose. If it from whoever has it.
You're gonna take Rose.
I want Rose.
Okay, well then I'll take 2.
Okay.
I will take the Rose.
Yeah. And that means Meredith is the sunflower. So our final standings in the greenhouse. Lily is the tulip, Meredith is the sunflower, and Brody is the rose.
Thank you. Do y'all want to talk at all yet about nominations?
So the main reason I wanted this is because I do not have any relationships. This forces people to talk to me and actually kind of mean what they say, at least a little. So
To save themselves.
that was my whole reason for wanting a nominating power. I just didn't want to give away seeds because I don't know who I can trust yet.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put people up that I don't know if I can trust.
Yeah.
And give them seeds for them to then uproot.
Yeah.
So that was my reason.
Obviously, I don't have nominating power, but if y'all want to bounce strategy off, you know what I mean, work together or whatever.
I've talked with y'all. You are 2 of the people I've trusted most. I've made that clear.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's on the totem pole here, so I understand that y'all can take advantage of that. But I have to trust someone, and I trust y'all.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
You want to go see who wins that other challenge?
Yes. I do want to know who's in here.
Holly, do we know who won the 2 seeds and stuff, or that never gets said?
Nope.
Well, if
Well, we know
I
you.
won, then I got 1 seed
We
because
know you
I am
definitely got
fastest in
1.
my group.
Yeah. But we don't know about the 2 seeds.
Yeah, well, I thought I could.
Okay, all stars, welcome to the Seed Immunity Competition. Good luck to everyone. I am going to have 60 seconds on the clock. You will have 60 seconds to decide if you're going to compete for seeds or if you're going to compete for immunity. You have no time to talk until, you cannot talk until we set the timer, which we are doing now. So once I say go, you're going to come here for seeds, here for immunity, and go. And decisions are locked. You can no longer change your mind. Okay, for this challenge, you will spend 3 rounds aiming at a target. You will have 3 items at your disposal: a frisbee, a brick, and a beanbag.
Change the frisbee to a tennis ball.
Okay. You will have 3 items at your disposal. You will have a tennis ball, a brick, or a beanbag. For the first 2 rounds, the furthest player will be eliminated. And the final round, the closest player wins. You can use each material only once. So once you use it, that's it.
Alright, the furthest.
Furthest is Jessica. So sorry, Jessica.
Oh, is that one?
You have been eliminated.
Nah, for real? What in the tape measure?
I think that one's the furthest. Y'all correct me if y'all are.
That's my read.
Yeah.
Christian has been eliminated.
Christian, I am so sorry, but you have been eliminated. Round 2. And Claire, consistently on fire, wins the challenge.
And Christian.
And Christian still
Would have been out again.
I would say trust that I feel like if I don't win immunity, that I'm definitely going up. Not necessarily by you. I think it would be Meredith because I don't talk to her a lot.
I'll say you're not my number 1 target for sure.
Yeah, I didn't think so because it's like what we squashed last round. So, and I feel like I'm Meredith, and like last round, I made an appointment to try to speak to her, and I was late and missed my appointment, I guess. But it was because I was having to literally do so much damage control from like trying to clear up mess between me and you, try to clear up mess between me and Patrick, and then and then like something with me and Christian came up. Yeah, like
Christian came up.
Yeah, there was something with me and Christian that we had to squabble as well, that I was no longer afforded the opportunity to continue to build rapport with people that I haven't been talking a lot because I was left trying to like clean up messes and stuff.
With this many people, it's like if one fire breaks out, you have to put out the fire.
Exactly.
And then it spreads.
Yeah.
And then you spend an entire round trying to like diffuse that, and then you miss opportunities to have important conversations. And I knew sooner or later that someone kind of out of my favor would end up in the greenhouse, and it was Meredith. Not that I feel like she would be targeting me for like personal reasons, just for the sake that we have not spoken a lot. But the thing is, I don't know who does speak to Meredith. Like, do either of you speak to her?
I've talked to her twice today.
So, like, who the hell is she speaking to? Like, my only saving grace here is that maybe there are other people that she has spoken to that I cannot imagine it to be possible because I've literally spoken to a girl 4 words.
We just need a 3-word.
We need a 3-worder.
When we were walking out, so I chose this because this forces people to talk to me, and they don't want to talk to me because they don't want to talk to me. But I said,
and it's less heat on you because there's only one.
And that's why I chose this versus Sunflower. And so I said, Meredith, who are you know who you're putting up? She said, I have some ideas, and that was it.
Okay.
Wild card.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has a really good taste on like what she's thinking, what she's doing. She keeps her cards really close to her.
Why did they choose? Why do they all choose tennis balls?
Because the very last one is who gets closest to it, and I feel like that would roll. So maybe that's why they wouldn't choose that one first.
Oh, so they go in order.
Like, no. So you get to choose whatever order you want. But the
Last
first
place gets
two-
eliminated, then that person's out. Then the last place gets eliminated, and that person's out, and then its closest wins.
Yeah.
And so they want to save their best ammunition for last.
Right. Which I wouldn't want tennis ball going in last because it's going to roll away, and I get to stay close. So personally, but I don't know. Anyways.
So you're concerned.
Yeah, I feel like I might go under. Yes.
How do you feel you'd be like if you did go up? Would you try to get off, or would you?
I would have to see who the other nominees are.
Yeah.
I would have to see who the other nominees
You
are.
didn't see that. It was Meredith.
Yeah, that's true. I'm also not only am I nervous because Jessica, you can join us if you want.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Not only am I nervous because it is Meredith with the power, but because one of Dylan's last dying words to me was, "You and Thomas are being targeted heavily, so y'all need to watch out."
But then he throws the A-bomb on the way out.
So he did tell me on the block that he's like, Thomas is
Is it? It's just intelligence. I guess because you and him.
And I will say that Thomas automatically does get some level of a target because his name is on the game.
And I mean, y'all did have a good season.
Yeah.
But I believe.
But also the thing about Thomas is like he's not super loud, but he's
Yeah.
always thinking and scheming.
Always.
And I think that threatens people that they don't know what he's thinking and whose conversations.
Mhm.
Whereas you, like you're loud and everyone always knows what the hell you're thinking. So like
If nothing else, I try to be predictable.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I'm predictable.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Someone, I forgot who it was that told me this, but they were like, your unpredictability is so predictable that it's weird.
that we can bank on it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
know kind of what's coming because you're so unpredictable.
What's the phrase about being consistently inconsistent?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And I feel like people have a sort of similar idea about like Christian and Patrick. Of like, you never know, and that is what you know.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
If you know nothing,
What
you
a
know
good way to
that.
put it.
They are, I would say, better schmoozers than I am.
I don't know. You
I think that's you schmoozing.
pretty well
They'll-
just
no,
now.
I can get out of something. They can kiss ass. That's the difference.
But I feel like
They'll
that
make
is,
you feel like they're on your side from the start.
but I feel like that's on everyone else to not fall for it.
It's not as easy. As someone who's fallen for it from both of them, not easy.
Yeah.
I think people just fall for things. When you hear what you want to hear, and it's like, oh my god, safety or anything like that, you're like gravitate towards
Grasp
it.
on it. Yeah.
It's like Noah Fondo in the games. Like everyone knows we should not trust Noah Fondo, and then he makes it at the end every time.
Yeah.
Because he's a schmoozer.
Yeah.
Married to Ani?
No, the new girlfriend.
I know him from what was it, Survivor Foggy Bog.
Yeah, the one that you and Christian played, right?
Christian was not in Foggy Bog.
No?
No.
Is that the one he just hit on everyone that was in Foggy Bog?
I don't remember.
I guess we can name any Survivor season that's probably accurate.
No, what I remember of Foggy Bog was like, I think Maddie was in that, Reese was in that.
Reese?
Yes.
See, he had to be out early.
No.
No?
He was on my team, and we won every challenge before the merge.
Did you use sports?
I don't remember that.
The Black Tribe owned Survivor Foggy Bog.
Yeah. Wait, no,
That's
I
my
live in New
memory.
Orleans, so I don't live here. I mean, we could.
My mom. One of my favorite things. So I lived in Baton Rouge for a little while.
I know what you're thinking, like, I'm the girl with the power, now everyone wants to talk to me or whatever. But I was just telling them how I feel nervous that I'm not getting nominated by you since we haven't spoken a whole lot. And last round, I tried to make it a point to do that, but I don't know if you were in the room whenever Brody called me out. I spent the entire round trying to pick up the pieces from that I didn't even get to speak to people that I wanted to speak to continue to like build rapport. And then like Claire kept pulling me from conversations because she was busy blocking me. So between the block thing, the live with Brody that I had to clean up, which consequently included Patrick, so then I had to have conversations with him. I literally didn't have to have conversations with people. So I guess now we're being interrupted again.
I will get back to you. That's totally fine. I understand.
Anybody, step up.
Is this one?
That's everybody.
So sorry, Ava, you have been eliminated from round one. All right, quickly pick the next object of your choice and line up. Let's move. And Ross, you have been eliminated in round 2. Please pick the last item to line up.
Love cornhole. Make grandma around.
Wow. Alright, Brandon is up.
I'm nervous.
The color coordination going on.
Oh my god.
Who made grandma proud?
You just said the exact opposite.
I don't know.
To the strap of my
To the front, to the front strap.
2 in a strap.
1, 2.
Oh, it's Brandon.
It's Brandon.
Ow.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Congratulations.
Measured by my feet.
Thank you, Holly Speed. Really is the star of the show here.
Good try. You were so close.
Okay. Congrats to you. You got seats, yeah? Yeah. Sweet. Very good. So, not really sure what's going to happen this round. Who knows what Brody's going to do for his nominations. And really Meredith, too. I'm not really sure where Meredith's at. What I was really just trying to prevent is the boys who are feeling threatened. I was just trying to make sure that that's kind of why I jumped over to the 10-seed track when I saw all of them were going for Greenhouse. I was like, ooh.
So that is a thing. The boys are feeling threatened.
Well, at some point they have been, yeah. Yeah. Who would you like to see go up? I mean, who do you feel like the least connected to that you would feel most endangered by?
I really don't know. I don't have a read on who feels what way about me because I was in the greenhouse twice. And no one's gonna
be as upfront with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Have you heard anything about anyone feeling about me?
No? I really haven't.
Okay.
I feel like there's definitely uncertainty about Patrick from last round, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That I feel like that's in the realm of possibility. I think Ross kind of fixed his stuff with Brody, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I guess that could always come back around.
The only one I wouldn't have been okay with getting seeds in our seed immunity would have been Patrick, and it's only because I knew he had a lot of seeds that he just used, and I am now a little bit not as poor, but I was pretty poor.
Yeah.
And he one of the seeds that he used was one that we were sharing.
Yeah.
From our seed hunt last night. So.
I feel like I have good relationships with a lot of people, you know what I mean? I feel like I was having a little bit of a hard time getting everyone to fully commit. Everyone kind of confirms that we're on good standing, you know what I mean? But I'm not having a lot of those conversations of you and me to the end, that's not really
who do you
happening.
want to work with?
I feel like Shakira's a really strong player, and I feel like at some point if I'm not on Shakira's side, then I'm a victim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I worry about that, so I feel like I need to make some inroads there. What do you feel about Shane? I can't really decide where to place Shane.
I can't get a read on him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's after me in any way, and the reason I blocked his vote was because we barely got to talk, so it was a sign of good faith.
Yeah.
That just because we weren't talking didn't mean I was against him.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly, he and Meredith are the people I've talked to the least. So.
Yeah. If I hear Meredith throwing your name around, I'll give you a heads up. If you think that if you're uncertain about her,
I want to talk to her. I don't feel bad about her, but I do need to talk to her.
Yeah, you just don't have a solid footing as you would like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm starting to try to figure out who do I feel like if I don't work with them, they're gonna pick me off. You know what I mean? I'm trying to start to identify those people.
I feel really good having solidarity numbers with you.
I feel good about you for sure.
And I know we just said everyone just says they want to be good with each other, but I am meaning more than just we're good.
I feel good about Brandon and Thomas right now, but I do feel like at some point they're gonna swing something, so I'm trying to just stay aware of what's going on with them. So I feel like at some point they could kind of break off, or you know what I mean? I don't know. But I mean, right now I think I'm good with both of them, and I have a good relationship with them. The only people that at this point I'm that are a little bit question mark for me, where I'm think I'm good, but who knows? I guess would be Shane, Meredith, definitely Patrick, no question. Ross would be the other one that I'm no idea what he feels about me or whatever. Who do you feel is if there was like one person that you're like, if that person's not for you, they're gonna kill you. Like, is there anyone that you feel like is really important for us to get in with?
I think Ross is one of those very, very strong players
think so?
that, and he will not let on if he's against you to your face. Brody will and has come up to you and
Yes.
said, "I'm getting you out."
Yeah.
Ross has the same level of intellect and gameplay,
Yeah.
but does not let a thing on
Yeah.
that he doesn't want to. He hasn't told me anything about who he is and isn't for.
Mhm.
So like,
Yeah.
but he.
Well, maybe I'll use this opportunity to kind of like ask Ross, since I'm a greenhouse person, and just kind of see what he'll share and ask him what he thinks should
Yeah.
happen, and see if I can get a better read on where his short-term strategy is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I will share any info with you if I hear your name come up or anyone that I think you would be concerned with.
Yeah, and not just this round. Like, I'm making the same promise to you.
Great.
So.
Very good. Okay. Love.
Literally being in with Brody, and he has a flower. That is so scary. That's so scary.
Yeah, I took Rose first, and
He took it from you.
Lily was interested, and he said, "Look, I'm taking Rose from whoever has it, so that's
Don't
the
pass it
situation."
around, girl.
Yeah.
Damn.
So. Yeah. Well, you had me duped because you thought you had a low score.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting in there for 10 minutes, not worried about a damn thing. I've never been in the greenhouse.
I had in my season. I haven't won a single thing this season.
Yeah, I was so not prepared for this. I've never had this much power in a game, so this is very new experience
Yeah.
for me.
I don't want to overwhelm you, and I don't want to bug you too much. I'll probably check in later in the round.
Yeah.
That being said, I feel like we still have easy people to go after. Brody's gonna pick a wild card, and from there, Ross is still scrambling. He didn't use green thumb, so if we get him out before he can use it.
He didn't use it because he trusts me.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No, that's totally fine. But I'm almost positive that is the reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
That he was mostly getting worried about a girls' group.
Okay.
That only men had been nominated.
Oh, interesting. I think that's a coincidence, more or less.
I think it's
Well,
somewhat
kinda,
of a coincidence, but it's hard to say because, like, why
Yeah.
are girls not viewed as power players? I don't know. What is the narrative?
Yeah, I get that.
So, all that aside, that was sort of his concern. But
Mhm.
because I am very rarely included in girl groups, I am the exception to that. And Brody is also a nominating power.
Mhm.
And so, seeing at least the two of us in the greenhouse, I think made him think he can save
He's
it
comfortable.
for a round
Yeah.
in which there maybe is like 3 girls he doesn't talk to.
In the greenhouse.
Or
that
like
makes
other
makes
people
sense.
that he's skeptical of. So I think he just didn't feel like it was the right time to use it because he has what he thinks of as better odds with this greenhouse.
With this group. Yeah. I think that now Ross is on an island. Like, he's not, but he lost 2 of his season. That season is so depleted. He's someone, I just talked to him. I don't want to target a flytrap gal when I'm in the greenhouse. I really wanted this one, but it's like whatever, and I fucking suck. I just wanted to throw out, I would love to continue. I mean, we haven't looked at each other in the slightest in a negative way, and I would just love to continue that. I think there is a lot.
You want a sec?
Yeah, just 1 second.
I got you. I'll come
I
back.
think there's a lot of duos that are very tight. I don't feel like I belong in a duo. So I just wanted to throw that out as an option, or just something I would love to know, But I also don't want to bug you and bombard you with plans and everything of just trying to be like, do this, please, please, please. I don't want to be annoying.
Yeah, no, okay, so for me, it's not annoying if, like, you have something to say to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, coming into, like, check-in and, like, people who are just like, I just want to pick your brain. I'm like, if you have something to say, we can have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're here to try to read me and get something from me without doing something to me, then we don't have a lot to talk about.
What would make you feel comfortable if I, like, what is something I could share with you that would make you feel comfortable?
I'm not necessarily asking
No, I know,
you for that,
yeah.
but, like, the fact that you're saying, like, you, just, like, honestly, this is a lot that you are giving me. You're not just trying to get me to talk.
Yeah.
But saying that, like, there are duos and you don't feel like you have one. I do somewhat feel similarly that, like, I have good connections with a lot of people,
Mhm.
but I don't know, like, who the first person I would go to is.
Like, as you sit in power, you don't know who you would go and chat with? Is that what you're
Not
saying?
necessarily. I can chat with a lot of people, but, like, say if I was nominated and I wanted Uproot and Need to Deceive, I would have to sit and think about, like,
Yeah.
who's the first person I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have options in that regard, but, like, I don't have, like, that immediate kind of thing.
And
So,
I'm broke right now. That being said, if it keeps me off the block and I use a seed to save you later on, I'm so open to that. I have not promised my seed, and I purposefully didn't give it to Dylan, Patrick, Brody.
Yeah.
I didn't give it to the fly trap. Well, I didn't have it to fly trap. I just have kept that seed because I want to use it as an opportunity to build trust. I just want you to know, I will give you names. I will throw information your way because, like I said, I think duos, there's really strong duos, and I don't feel like I belong, or I'm number 3 in duos.
That's fair.
So maybe I'll chat with you a little later.
Yeah, no, feel free to
And
check
mingle.
in. I would love to know what people are thinking.
I can't even tell you Brandon got immunity.
Brandon got it.
Yeah. Player 1 seeds, Brandon got immunity.
Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, no, I don't know. I have a little bit of a sense for how like things could go, but I'll definitely want to talk with Lily and Brody about how the entire greenhouse is feeling, and obviously there's going to be a lot of conversations to have from this point forward. But yeah, I mean, I have nothing but like nice things to say about you. Like,
Ditto.
I did have to vote for you in that first round,
And I'm so okay with that. I feel like you're the second person to come clean and say, I get it because Brody's uncertainty is your uncertainty, and that's how people have phrased it to me.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I had strong offers from the other two.
Gavin said you were his number 1, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
That he came to me with like a very firm thing, and so protecting him, and Christian similarly like was like much more I don't know, clear about his intentions with me, whereas like we had a nice talk, but it was not as much of a like I'm here for you.
Here's information,
Yes.
here's how I can help.
And so like I did try to give you like the best advice I could because I really didn't want particularly to see you go, but yeah, no, I'm totally good with the transparency on like the fact that happened, but it was not that I ever wanted you gone. That was just like a
I do not blame you. 5 people did it. I'm not going to hold grudges to 5 people. I feel like my targets when I get in power is going to be very clear.
Okay.
It's going to be
9 names.
Yeah.
We talked about it earlier. You can't play with that long term. It's just not. It will never work to play with long term. And so I want to at least throw that information to you. And also, I think it's time to get one of my season.
Okay.
I do think. I just know I'm at the bottom, and I think that it would be smart. That's the most people left from a season. Wait, no, Maddie got it. Anyways, yeah, I just want to throw that information your way, and then maybe I'll check in a little bit. But
Sure.
I want to let you do your rounds.
Good stuff. Yeah, no, go ahead.
Glad you're here.
Me too.
I hope you know I campaigned for you. I think I was telling you that.
Yeah, I know. Who voted against me?
I have no clue. Because they
It had to be a rogue, like, just to make me paranoid votes, I think.
Or they just like were just a little more to Dylan. But you know me, I was campaigning against Dylan the whole round.
Yeah, for sure.
And honestly, it formed from me being against Dylan to me being for you. And I actually swayed Shakira.
So Shakira and I did like talk it out.
Oh, I don't know if that was before or after I talked to her, but she was like
it couldn't have been before. I mean, it could not have been after you talked to her because it was right after I said it. I said, "Let's go talk."
Yeah.
And so we talked, and like I don't think she like trusts me by any means.
Yeah.
But
well, no, she walked into that convo saying, look, like listen, I'd be still open again on Brody, and I told her my position, like, you're a big threat. I don't think you're going after me or Shakira. No. And honestly, I think it's actually better that you call her out. And I told her this. I was like, it's actually good he called you out because y'all can just act like you're like on opposite ends, and it helps you both out.
Exactly.
And then I told her, I said, I don't trust Dylan. He's not with me. I've never talked to him.
No.
He wants me to get my vote blocked. And I was like, fuck this. I want Dylan out.
So who do you trust? Like, who are the 2 people like you do not want to see them up there for me?
Abriel.
Okay, I like Abriel.
Yeah, and probably Brandon.
So I haven't talked to Brandon as much. Nothing against him though.
Yeah, I love Thomas too.
I like Thomas. I do think he's very strong.
Yeah.
And I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
But I know.
Yeah. I just wanted to come first with you just to make sure. Whoa. I know I'm good with you, but like, I want you to know that like, you got someone to me if you need me to.
For sure.
Work for you.
I trust you.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
I'm good with you.
Yeah. Just to let you know, like, people.
So who's coming after me then? Like.
Well, Shakira was, but I think it's legitimately like.
Like, did I just get a reset? Luckily, like, did I luck into a reset in a little bit?
I don't know. Some people are scrambling, like the Shakira, Thomas, and Ross I haven't really talked to any of them.
And I don't
recently.
think they're all together.
I don't think they're all together, but they're all scrambling. I'll say that.
All scrambling.
So
Well,
if they
Thomas and Shakira were forced to by that comment on
Yeah.
the way out. So
Yeah. Now
Meredith's also a wild card. I don't know where she's going, what she's doing.
I feel good with her.
I feel good with her. I trust Meredith, but like I said, so what you think? And she said, I got some people.
I would love to hear.
And
what
I
she
was like,
got.
oh really? And she's like, maybe I'll tell you.
Like, what the fuck is this? That's funny. I love Meredith.
She's great.
But I actually do trust her pretty much in this game.
I think you're in a pretty good place. The one thing I would say is people are tagging you as a talker this game.
People have said that?
Yeah.
That like I've talked to a lot of people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just that you talk to a lot of people and you seem to be good with everybody.
Yeah.
So just be aware of it. Nothing you can really do about it. It's not necessarily a bad thing even.
Yeah.
But that is what I've heard about you.
And I've heard people, like, basically everyone say, like, they're scared of you because they're seeing inconsistencies in, like, what you're doing and saying. And then, like, you were, like, big last night. You were big, like, personality this morning. So
No, this was calm. This was nice, calm.
just want to let you know. that
People,
yeah.
but
I'm not.
Well, I think
I actually tried to diffuse as much as
there's a level of consistency in the inconsistency.
Yeah, there is. I
And
actually.
then it kind of calms people down in a weird way.
I don't know about that. but we're good. Good luck. If you need anything from me,
I'll let you know.
let me know.
So then I'll come look at this. Hello.
We were just saying that we wanted to talk to Meredith.
Same.
But I mean, we can all talk while we're waiting.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
no,
very vulnerable.
no traction on that. On talking, like when we were doing our thing.
Oh, we got cut short,
Mm-hmm.
and I really didn't get too far. I was just trying to tell her that I know it's obvious that we haven't spoken a lot, and it's like, wow, you have the flower now. Now people are trying to talk to you, and like I hate that that is always the case. But I literally spent the entire last round putting out the fire that Brody created by pointing at me, and then coincidentally that somehow included Patrick. So then I had to go put out something with Patrick. A little tiff arose with Christian. I had to like put that out as well. And then I was also having conversations with Claire, who was thinking about like blocking me. So to be fair, there were just more important conversations that need to be had than me building rapport with Meredith. But I knew it was sooner than later that like someone who was out of my favor would end up there. But to be fair, even though I feel like I did not have a good relationship with Meredith, I don't know if anyone does. So I mean, let me know if you know. Like, do y'all know who speaks with her? Because I have no.
Are y'all in line for mayor? Can I be after Thomas?
However, she did Christian.
What up,
I did get one thing out of her though. We were talking about. She didn't name them as potential targets, but she said one thing that we do know is that like people like Christian and Patrick are wild cards. So she did say your name. So I don't.
Who?
She said your name.
I'm hopping in with y'all.
Yeah. And so she was just talking about the unpredictability and like the wild cardness of it all. She was just like, at least with Brody, like you know that he's gonna be chaotic, but with y'all, nobody ever knows. So she did say y'all's two names. Now I don't know if that means that is her. Those are her nominations because I didn't get far enough in the conversation with her because I had to go play my challenge. But I just wanted to make sure that you were aware that your name did come out of her mouth 5 minutes ago. So you might want to spend some time.
Great.
Fuck.
Okay.
But from y'all's perspective, like, do y'all know who she's close with? Because I feel like nobody knows.
I felt good with her. I'm surprised that she said my name honestly because I thought we were good.
She might have just been saying that to appease.
Yeah,
Are we all
just a
done?
fact.
What?
Go ahead, Don.
I'm done like the state. It wasn't like a conviction. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She
Gonna
can find
park.
a spot in there.
Okay. I'm gonna follow y'all because I was next in line after Ashley.
How you doing?
I'm great. Yeah. I'm glad you got immunity, so I don't think you were actually in danger.
I didn't think I was, but I don't know. I like felt compelled to play for. There were a lot of people playing for seeds, and I saw like stronger competitors over there. So I thought I had a better chance of winning in the immunity group. So I was like, okay, and then great if I get it.
You're proving to be right.
So and if Claire and I would have had the same throws, she would have beaten me. So like at least whatever. But I am curious to see like who everyone is thinking. Have you talked to anyone?
I know, well, just now in that group that I was with, they felt vulnerable just because they don't know where Meredith is.
Yeah.
But she says she feels good with you.
Yeah.
I feel good with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel really good with Meredith.
I do
We
too.
don't talk a lot, but we are like, especially compared to the last time we played, we are keeping up with each other more. And I told her like, I really want to work with her, and as like it is very true. So
Yes.
I'm glad she's in power. Yeah, I don't know. So she's
you-
Sunflower.
Yes.
And Brody is Rose.
Yeah.
And Lily is Tulip.
Yep.
Okay.
When I go talk to Meredith, do you want to be in the room or no?
It doesn't matter.
Because I told her, like, I would like us three to be in a room together just so
Okay.
we can all be on the same page. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like we're playing telephone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to tell you.
Okay.
Just so we can all get on the same page, especially this round, which is great because normally when you have a meeting, everyone's just like, you're fine, as long as
No, I don't. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. Like, I still want to be. I want to know what's going on. And I
Right.
still have a vote.
and not
so,
get
like,
complacent. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No. So
be on the lookout for just when I go in there, and feel free to follow me.
okay, sounds good.
Awesome. I guess where do you feel in the game? Like, how are you? I know it looks like there's two factions to me.
Are there?
That's what I mean. I can't tell the sides, but just from all the tiffs that I keep seeing.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
But every time I talk to them, they're like, stuff is resolved. And I'm like,
So what are the tips? Or like,
Well,
the
obviously
main
there
one that I knew was Brody and
Shakira. Right.
But they
apparently
say
they
it's resolved.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But 2 people did vote for Brody.
Which I don't know who that was.
Yeah, same.
Because I couldn't even vote.
Yeah.
No,
I was a little surprised by that. But I mean, I guess it's hard to get everybody on the same page for one thing.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
I don't know.
Oop.
Hey, Quinn.
Hey y'all.
What's good?
I'm just gonna pop in real quick.
Okay.
I do think I could be in danger a little bit.
From who?
Meredith.
Oh.
We talked and it went well, and I think we offered information that was helpful to each other. That being said, I think we're just fairly disconnected compared to a lot of other people.
Mhm.
Something I heard is that Ross didn't use Green Thumb because he feels like there's a girl group forming to get out the guys, which I kind of planted the seed of like the girls in the case.
You did.
Somehow it got to just the girls, which
Right. Good for us.
look at the circle.
Right.
That being said, I told Meredith, I was like, I think there's powerful duos, and I think that I don't belong in a duo, or I don't feel like with duos, I feel like I'm a number 3. So I just want to share with you guys that it's possible I'm going. I really don't like to, but I just think from how we talked, it was like no bad blood.
Yeah.
But I felt like this subtext was it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, we still have a lot of time. People still have to talk to her.
Yeah.
Don't know what Brody's going to do at all.
Same. I need to talk to him too.
No one knows what Brody's
Well,
going to do.
that's.
And this is what we talked about. You were right.
Told you.
You were right. In 7-2, I wish I knew who the 2 were. Well, obviously,
Yeah.
Ross.
You wanted to get
Brody out.
I didn't want to get Brody off. And I want to make that very clear.
Yeah, correct.
I said.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
No.
that wasn't. I mean, I just read it. I was like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
No, I said that Brody, like when Brody was giving his impassioned plea to stay, he was like, he will always be a target. He's a good person to keep around because like everyone's always going to be looking at him, which is correct, unless Brody has power, which is what I was saying,
Which is what
right?
happened.
So like
Yes.
when Brody,
Sorry.
if Brody wins the greenhouse or gets into the greenhouse, then it's in a different situation. Hey,
Yeah.
so I just, it's like, right? I mean, this is the risk that, like, I mean, this is exactly what I.
Were you talking to anyone in the greenhouse?
Claire, can you actually sit right here or right there? Thank you.
I'm in line. I
Sorry.
just don't want to miss my shot again.
I didn't hear your question.
Did you
Were
talk
you
to
talking
anyone
to
in the
anyone in the
greenhouse?
No, I was coming to see if y'all had.
No, I talked to Meredith.
What did she say?
I didn't get a lot. I feel like the subtext was it's possible just because her and I, we've been on the same side of things. Besides, she said she voted against me because Gavin gave her like a final 2. Like he approached her with a final 2. And she said it was early in the game and she wanted to see if that would work out. And I was like, there's no bad blood. 5 people voted against me. I'm still willing to work with all 5. More or less.
Yeah.
I feel like I could see either of them putting me up. And
You think?
Yeah.
Brody wouldn't, right? Or would he?
Yes, he would.
I would say probably.
And Meredith is queen of, well, this person has talked to me the least, so I'm going to put them up. And
And
me
I
and
think
Meredith
that was-
keep having the same situation that me and you keep having, where it's like, I'm not actively avoiding her, but we keep, like, not.
Intersecting.
Yeah.
I don't have seeds to take myself off. I don't have seeds in general.
That's why I was telling Shane, like, I played for Immunity because I saw a bunch of strong players playing for Seeds.
I got second.
And,
Claire, you beat me. Props.
And I knew.
Wait,
What?
who got seeds? From
You did. Oh, from the time thing?
Yeah.
We don't know
I don't
yet.
think we know yet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
But when it comes to the actual seed immunity,
Yeah. I was like looking at the. So I was like, okay, no, I'm going to go for this one.
Yeah, I didn't mean to eat the way I did.
yeah, you devoured. You had a buffet out there.
Now it's devour the challenge.
Well, we're gonna have to go talk to them.
Yeah, I need to go talk to them.
Yeah.
Same.
Does
I
y'all
would
know
say-
where Brody is at?
No.
I would say
They
do
vanished.
not pitch Ross to her at all.
I'm
Do not
not.
pitch Ross to her.
They're tight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made the mistake of saying that
Yeah.
since he's alone, he's a free agent, and he has seeds. It was a
Okay.
mistake, and I didn't even mean to target him. I just meant an easy nominee.
Yeah.
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 Oh God, I gotta find Brody too.
Okay.
Listen to me. I told y'all that if Brody stays in the game, he's gonna win challenges. And now look at you, okay? Also, I was one of the 2 people that voted for Brody. I don't know who the other one was. I did it to sow chaos, right? Like, I didn't think, well, I don't know, the first voting round did kind of surprise me that it was so close, so I was like, maybe this one's close. If it swings Brody's way, great, and if not, it at least causes some question marks. I don't think Brody necessarily suspects that I was one of the 2, but I did play for immunity, which kind of would paint that picture a little bit brighter, so that's why I'm trying to squash and like do the whole like, oh, I saw Claire was playing for Seeds and like Claire always wins, that kind of stuff, so I went with immunity. So anyway, I told y'all.
I just wanted to throw your way. I just talked to Meredith. I gave her information, like just in general, wanted to share information. I said, I feel like there's duos, and I don't feel at the top of. I don't feel like I belong in or I don't feel like I have a duo. And she said, I want to let you know, I did vote you out in the first round. I said, no bad blood. I get it. And she said, I think other people just came to me with more solid and transparent deals, and she mentioned you. She's like, Christian offered me a very transparent, good deal. So I'm still like so down to work with Meredith. I told her.
So she says she feels good with me?
Yeah, and so I was hoping you can talk to her and be like,
You don't feel
let's get him.
comfortable with her?
No.
Okay.
That conversation I think went well, but I just think she is who I've talked to the least. That being said, we've been on the same side of everything besides my vote.
Mm.
I think that if you could go and be like, we can save Brady. Like, we can save Brady for a later round. We don't need to do him right now. I would love that.
No, yeah, I
And that
agree.
being said, moving forward, what I told her is a season 3 person probably needs to go soon. There's 5 left. So, and I don't want it to be me.
Wait, a season? Oh, yeah.
I'm the only one from season 3 that's been nominated. I'm the only one from season 3 that had 5 votes against them.
So who's immune this round? It's only
Brandon.
And then it's the Greenhouse Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to throw that your way, just so we're on the same wavelength before.
I got you.
Cool.
Like, I got you.
Cool.
I need to go talk to her, though.
Yeah.
Because Shakira just told me, did you hear what Shakira told me?
Mm-mm.
She said, Meredith said my name that she doesn't know how she feels about me.
Whereas Meredith just told me that you gave her a deal early on, and it was a level playing, like she felt comfortable with you and Gavin got out. Yeah, I'd go talk with her. I don't think you're in danger at all.
I don't think I'm in danger.
But
I do want to talk to Lily too, though.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Brilliant move not using the Green Thumb.
I think so.
I didn't think you needed to. If anything, I was like, who would you even take out? It's one of those things where you probably make more enemies than help your allies. Because I think most of us are feeling good. I think this round we won't have anything to worry about as far as like someone that we view as a number going home.
I think this is an important round.
Yes. I think
one side has been very comfortable this whole time.
yes. Come here. Let me talk to
And
you.
I think it's time to get uncomfortable.
Yes.
What up, boys?
So
Who was Green though?
the best play ever.
I just had to have it. I was tired of not having control over who's in the greenhouse.
Nice. And then you got the 2 seats for the Dylan.
I don't love that. That's why I didn't go for Shakira. I don't want too much power.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good that you just bet for it and you got 2 backs, so like you have
I'll
some.
let you know right now that people were worried about you getting the green thumb and doing that. So
I
I think
understand.
you're smart.
Yeah,
Very
I didn't want to load up on too many assets.
No, super smart. Like literally.
That's why Claire didn't block your vote. And I think that was really smart.
Me too.
That was huge for you. Because if you have a bent vote plus all that stuff, you know, people find it amusing.
Oh yeah, I need to go talk to
Lily! But yeah, I think we're gonna get some more of that. And I'm looking forward to seeing some people on that side squirm.
Me too.
Because
It's about time.
like I was sweating, and I shouldn't have been sweating. I was not the target of the 2 people that were nominating, and yet I got nominated and would have been the target. I think. If Dylan got off, I would have been the target. But like for what?
For what?
I'm not the target of the people nominating. I'm just the target of the people who are like doing the subtle manipulation.
There's a lot of scheming going on.
I know, and people are pegging like me and you and Brody and Christian as like the schemers, but like everyone's
Here's
a
what
schemer.
they're gonna do the same thing they did to us with the season 4 thing. Is they're gonna force us to work together, and I don't think they want that.
No, that's the worst thing for them. We're cracked, maybe.
And so, I could say this. Fast forward, all 4 of you are out in the next 4 round. But
Pre-jury.
But yeah, I think that could be a very unintended consequence.
I love that. I love that.
So happy I'm here. I will say though, one of the things that's hard about being in the greenhouse is that people are so careful about the way they talk to you that I don't really get a great general read. Like people are not as honest in front of you; they're more cautious. What so far among the group, who do you feel like people are like trying to suggest to be on the topic block?
Oh, like who everyone's thinking about nominations?
Mhm.
So before the round, like Shakira and Thomas were like super scared. I don't know if you noticed that. Like Shakira was like, "Oh, I think I'm going up," and I was like, "Fuck!" I mean, that's like a change. But I honestly don't think Brody asked. I went to talk to Brody like right after I was out, and he was like, "Do you think I'm a big target now?" And I was like, "Honestly, I think the fact that you got past this round, I don't know if people would have thrown you up again. Maybe as just like a generic, but like
yeah,
I think Brody did situate himself way better than how he did going into today. But I got my person out. We got our person out.
Yeah.
Like Dylan,
Yeah.
I wanted Dylan to fuck out. And I'm sorry I didn't talk to you at the end of that round, but like I felt we were good.
Yeah.
We were on the same
Very good.
wavelength.
Yeah.
I made sure we were like I was good.
I actually want to talk to you in a second.
Yeah, just a second.
I'll get away.
Okay.
But I made sure like we were good with Brandon. I checked with Brandon again late, and then that was about it.
Mhm.
So I knew we were on the same page, but I really haven't heard anything.
Okay.
I did, however. So you know, like Shakira was saying to me last night, to get me out. at one point.
Yes.
And we talked about this. I did square things up with her, and I feel way better about her.
Okay.
But she's a huge target. And also,
She's a great player, yeah.
all season 3 stuff here.
Yeah. I can't. Okay, so also this happened last round. Someone went over to Brody and told him that I was like actively campaigning and trying to talk everyone into definitely voting him out, and I was like, that actually didn't occur. I told him to his face, I was like, like you would with anyone, like we pros and cons to it, you know what I mean? So like strong player, generic shit, like strong player, sometimes hard to get strong people out. But I was like, other than weighing options and discussing as a group, I was like, I 100% didn't. In fact, I said I was leaning the other way. So I am really trying to figure out, I feel like somebody is intentionally planting false information just to fuck with people and just to split people up. I'm like, what is happening?
Also, you saw me and you were both standing next to each other when Brody called out Shakira. I was like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And then they had a combo, and then Shakira came to me, and she was like, and I told her my pitch for Brody, and she was like, oh no, I agree. And I was like, well, that was quick.
Yeah. I think she also might have had a similar information that maybe somebody's like going to like whisper in Brody's ear about her that like it's not true. You know what I mean? Maybe she was able to squash that with him.
Someone's playing messy.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody is getting really fucking messy and just planting things to just see what will happen. And I'm trying to figure out who that is because that is chaos.
It's probably someone who knows they can get away with it.
Yeah. Chaos. So if we can try to pin down who that might be, that would be helpful. to know who is just bold-faced lying to
Like,
people to see what
fucking-
happens. Oh my god.
Let me know if you need anything from me.
Okay. I would love to know if you want to kind of just try to go. I would love to hear what the whispers are. So right now, I have literally no idea
Okay,
what
I'll
any
let you know.
nominations are going to be.
Yeah,
but I'm going
let's
to just
talk.
try to gather.
Let's talk again. I trust Meredith. I told you earlier. I do trust Meredith.
Yeah.
I am down to like. I'm still rolling with you.
Okay. Perfect.
You and Abrielle.
Sounds good.
Like y'all are my girls.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Don't feel pressure to give me tulip.
Okay.
Do whatever you
I'm
want.
gonna try to see what the vote is and then see how we can
Yeah.
strategically use the
Yeah.
block votes. Because right now I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I have no ideas right now because I don't
Right.
know. I'm about to
We're good.
switch. Yeah. Come on.